Yo guys, welcome back to YezziTV, and we're back here with another bang. And I'm here on my left with
Angel Ikebudu.
and on the other side,
Jeez, Louise, it's your boy YezziTV, and this is not my video.
go ahead.
Don't mind him. He's already proclaimed my tube is here. Know the vibes.
Come on. And this is another episode of Unpopular Opinions. So the question for today is a question that came up in one of the Proclaimers videos.
Roll it.
Actually.
You can still trust your partner after they've cheated on you.
So the question is, can you still trust your partner after they cheated?
No, you can't.
Guy, I've even finished the question.
Okay,
Are you ready to
okay,
answer?
Land.
No, I've landed.
Okay, no, you can't. Debate.
No, I think you can.
I think it's possible.
I think you can't.
No,
So
why
wait,
did you think you can?
This is basically like a.
No, why do you think you can?
I'm getting hot already.
Why do you think you can't?
Yeah.
Because trust is something that's
Exactly.
hard
Trust
to
is
earn.
built.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like
So
a
wait,
house.
wait,
This house
is
that
that-
we're in right now, built brick by
By
brick.
brick.
Cement over, you brick,
Thank you.
brick. Cement,
See,
brick,
wait,
brick.
if you
So
break
it's
it,
built.
wait, let-
No, I know. That's what I want to say now, but let them finish.
Trust, yeah, it takes time to build.
100%.
And then when you cheat, I feel like you're not just breaking it, you're taking the very bottom
Taking
brick.
the foundation.
You're taking the foundation off.
Foundation.
And then the whole thing has collapsed. Like there's no coming back from it.
And exactly. Even to go away from analogies, because don't start giving me a crap arguments where like, oh, but when you're building a house, because we're not talking about building a
You
house.
are. You use it as an example.
It's an analogy.
Now, unless
It's
you
an
don't. No,
analogy.
we're gonna use. No,
It's
don't
an
take.
analogy.
No, don't take
But
it too
like,
literal.
don't start. No, hold on.
No.
Don't start saying
I'm gonna
building a
take it the way you
house.
said it.
But let me.
Well, let's
Let me
let's
say what I want to say.
let's
Let me say what I want to say. It's like, as you said, trust is something that you build, and it takes years to build.
Yeah.
So it's like for somebody to cheat, and I want to clarify that when I'm talking cheating, I'm talking anything sexual.
Yeah.
Don't go with the emotionally cheating. I don't care about emotionally cheating. Shut up for a second. We're talking physical here. We're talking sex.
Okay.
Do you know the stages that you have to go through to have sex?
As in,
Like,
bro,
your dick just doesn't fall into a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
don't slip on a banana peel and just
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
in there like
It's like, no, there's stages like we talked about before. It's like, especially with a woman, right? Guy has to move to you. Guy has to move to you. You're not feeling the guy. Then you keep yourself in the position whereby the guy is in your
Let's start from
proximity.
the first stage. Let's start
Okay.
from kissing.
Okay.
Before you graduate to
No.
sex.
No.
Wait.
You're
So
You've talked.
Wait,
You've
we're
talked.
doing it in general. She wants to break it
Yeah.
down. So
Yeah,
let
talk.
so
Bring
you
it
can
back.
break it down.
Don't break it down.
No, she's not breaking
I'm
it
saying,
down.
let's say your partner, okay,
Yeah.
kisses somebody else at a party,
Go
Yeah.
for
and your partner goes.
Not my
to-
partner though.
Amen.
You be
Sorry,
safe.
sorry.
Amen.
Let's say your partner goes, hi babes, last night.
Hi, babes.
Hi
Mati
babes.
Baluji.
Hi babe. How you doing?
My last
I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night, something happened. I was a bit intoxicated, and you know.
No, but that's the thing.
Okay, let's
you can't bring
let's say
intoxication
let's
into
say
me.
alright, let's say I
personally,
wasn't
see, yeah.
intoxicated.
No, I want her to finish her point because we're gonna break her point. We're gonna
Wait.
break your point.
Wait.
No,
I think
let
no.
her finish.
No.
I want her to finish.
No.
No, let
wait.
her finish.
Let women speak
Let
first.
her finish.
Have respect for women, bro.
Okay.
Ladies
go.
first.
Go.
Come on.
Alright, basically your babe comes to you, okay? She's just like, hey babe, I'm not gonna lie to you. This kind of happened last night.
Kinda.
Go.
This happened last night. I kissed somebody. I'm so sorry. Alice, you guys are in love. You're 7 years down the line. And what? What happens then?
It's over.
Straight away, yeah.
You say bye.
Okay, wait.
Pack your bags. Get out of my house.
I see. I understand that as first reaction. I could do that as first reaction straight away. I'm talking about me, bro. I'm talking about me, yeah. That could be my first reaction, yeah. And the thing is, most likely, 99%, I'm leaving her. It's not. I'm not gonna go and chase her anymore, because she has said she's done that.
What do you mean chase her? Like,
No, as in like
you don't have to chase her. She's already your wife.
no. We're not talking about wife here.
We're not
Wife is a
talking
whole
about
different
Even
situation.
if she's your girlfriend. It's your girlfriend. Why are you chasing her? Like I'm
No.
confused what you mean about chasing.
I said that's why I said I'm not going to chase her. As in like I'm not the one that cheated, so I'm not going to go to
Yeah,
her
but you
and
say
say.
why would you chase in the first place?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to. I know I'm not going to chase her in the first day, but I'm just saying that because she would be the one that would do that.
I'm not even confused about that. I'm confused like what you mean by chasing in the first place. Like,
Oh, I mean,
what
like-
does it have to do with the conversation?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
No, because if we're going to get back together,
Yeah.
somebody has to come to somebody. something has happened to somebody.
Obviously, the
I'm-
cheater is
that's why exactly why I'm saying I'm not gonna chase her. That's what I'm saying. We're leaving each other. Like initially, we're leaving each other.
I'm leaving her. She's not leaving. No, we're not leaving each other. I'm leaving her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm leaving her.
Yes.
Then I don't know if we could get back together. That could be it's possible that we could get back together, and it's possible if we're getting back together, if I can't trust her, we're not together. We can't be together if I can't trust her.
What I want to draw from your argument is, you said that subjectively, you would break up with that person in that moment. But
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
like it's a possibility down the line that with a bit of reconciliation, forgiveness, and all these things, it's possible that you could get back together.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, he's drawn that, right?
Okay.
Me and my guy Michael are saying that there is absolutely zero possibility of anything further between me and such a woman.
Bro, why are you looking at
How
that?
long? Wait.
He's the left
I
foot,
feel
bro.
like-
Yeah, he's
I'm
not.
alone.
Wait,
Say
no,
less.
wait,
Go, let
It's
go,
on
let
your
go.
own, bro.
She said, she went out. She doesn't know this person. Maybe she went to a nightclub with the girls, and she lives a man's. Yeah, cool. I'm saying, if we're together anything under a year, she's gone.
Okay.
If we're together 3 years and we're building something,
Wouldn't
Yeah.
lose my hat,
because all she did was lips this guy, like no one happened after, like they didn't go to a hotel after, like no one happened, like they didn't like have sexual intercourse, like it's calm. I'm saying on the spot, I'll probably storm out, be like, it's over. But it's a thing where you can't just throw 4 years down the line just because she lips.
Can I tell you,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, miss.
Yeah.
Can I tell you why what you just said now? Why for you that works for you.
Yeah.
For me, in a subjective way, that is complete and utter bullshit.
Well, it's a
Let me
thing-
explain why for me.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
If somebody is capable of just kissing somebody, they are capable of much more. And
No,
the thing is, let me tell you this saying, right?
Everybody's
There's a
capable of
saying, right? You give them an inch and they take a mile.
Yeah.
Once you give someone the leeway to get away with that, they like, and it's like this is just how human beings behave on a subconscious level. Once you're able to do a little bit of something, it's like, let me try
that shit. And I get that. Do you know what's funny here? I personally feel like she has to go straight away. Like my also instinct would be like, yeah, she's gone. But I'm actually like deep in it. When I actually deep in, like, okay, because I like my longest relationship was like 2 years. Cool. But it's a thing where I'm thinking, okay, maybe down the line I'm 29. I've been with this girl 3-4 years. Like we're planning marriage like next year or so. Like in the next year we're planning marriage. And it's a thing where we've seen like a long-term thing happening with this person. So I feel like her lips in someone and me just to cut all that connection we've built for the past 4 or 5 years. I feel like that's actually unfair to myself as well.
Exactly.
Do you get me? But like when I actually think about it, like right now, I think she lives someone, she has to go straight away.
Okay.
But when you actually think about like you've built this thing with somebody, this is someone that you actually think is just so like your partner for life.
I understand that, but I'm just like it's not that I don't understand. Like I understand you guys' points. I genuinely do. I'm just saying personally.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
What if she comes to you,
Yeah.
and actually, let's say she doesn't come to you. Let's say this is your babes for 4 or 5 years, and your boy pulls you aside, like let's say 3 weeks after, and he tells you, "Oh man, look what your girl did."
3 weeks after what?
After she did it,
After
like,
she did it.
she didn't tell you. So
Okay.
you're still kissing, you're still doing your thing.
Okay.
Do you get me?
And she's still
not-
doing her thing with
Oh,
him.
more than that.
No.
Wait,
She's-
let her finish.
No, like she did it on a night out.
Yeah.
But she's just like, oh shoot, I made a mistake, but I don't want to ruin what I already haven't tell
Yeah.
you. So she keeps it away from you.
Okay.
But she's still doing all kissing with you.
Can I tell
do
you
you know
what
all
that
of
is?
that?
Okay.
But then
Can I tell you what
somebody
that is?
else comes and tells.
Can I tell you
Then
what that is?
see in that situation, she has to go.
Yeah, okay, for
110%.
me too. In that situation, just because she didn't tell me,
Can I tell you what that is?
she's breaking the trust even because she's already broken the trust. Number one, but her telling me is still
Can I tell you
it's
what
still
that
a
is?
small indication that we
tell you
can't
what
build
that
it.
is?
But if you don't tell me, if you don't tell me at all, and
tell you
somebody
what
else
that
is
is?
telling me,
Even if she's like, babe, look, I was just scared that you were gonna break up with me, but it was just that
Can
one
I tell you
time.
what that
Sorry,
is?
I'm
I
leaving
should've
because of the
told
trust.
you. Yeah.
That's the
tell you
thing
what
in that
that is?
situation.
What?
Yeah.
But
I feel like she
Any
actually.
situation was a
Yeah.
But before it was closed.
But now
that was
it's
closed
shut down.
That was closed and worth discussion at least to explain my point of reasoning.
Okay.
This is closed case. I'm not talking in court. She's already going prison.
Yeah. Because I feel like if she doesn't trust me, like if we should have enough trust to trust each other.
And
Like
come and
okay,
tell you.
if I bring it to you, you like act reasonable.
No, can I tell you something? It's not that she doesn't trust you in that situation. It's that she knows she's gonna lose you. So she's gonna show
Yeah.
up.
She's gonna be scared of
It's
that.
not a matter of trust.
Yeah,
It's like It's like when you rob, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're not gonna go to shopkeeper like, boss man.
Okay,
You
but
know,
no,
that's the thing.
I
Well, see,
know,
well,
I know that's
no.
it's bad. What you did is bad, yeah. But you not telling me makes it like
Yeah.
I feel like it makes it 10 times worse.
I
she's
do
kissing
too.
you as
because
well.
Yeah,
That's
and like
timing.
you're
Both
that means-
situations you just
It's
okay.
deception.
Different scenarios you guys just subscribe. This man says subscribe. I'm too YouTube. Different
subscribe
scenarios.
still.
Different scenarios.
No, that's
you guys.
No, that's
The different scenarios you guys just described are the exact same thing.
No, it's not.
Let
They're
me
the exact same
say
thing. It's
something.
it's just that.
You're
Like,
not the
no,
same.
no,
there's
let me
no-
tell you,
no,
guys, can I explain? It's the same thing, right? It's just that in one case, somebody's able to admit their crime. In another case, the person's not able to admit their crime.
No, if you
They've still committed the crime.
let me speak. Yeah. See, why it's different to me is you have shown me there that what you did is more powerful than than the trust we will ever have. So that means I see it as yes. Your that trust is not even strong at all. That you can keep it for me and no. I just for me it's just that the trust has to be more than any of that. So if you can't just tell me that, that's way worse than somebody else. If somebody else tells me, it's not because next man told me and I feel embarrassed because he told me. It's you did that thing and you didn't admit it to me.
And it's the fact. Let her actually let her talk.
I feel like in a relationship, you kind of have to lay all your cards on the table, and then you show the other person. It's up to the other person to decide. I've seen this now. Do I stay or do I go? So if you're there hiding some of your cards to the person easily, it's deception. So if I'm here, I've cheated on you now. I'm not laying all my cards.
Nobody would cheat on me.
Amen. Let's say I don't lay my cards on the table for you now. So one, I'm acknowledging that I've done something wrong, but I'm keeping it to myself. That is deception. And now I'm out here kissing you with the same lips I used to kiss somebody else, fully knowing, and then you're there smiling. Thinking, it's like the whole thing that happened with Love Island. The guy walked in thinking he was gonna get away with cheating, and then the girl is smiling. You're smiling, thinking you have a saint on you, and the girl is there and fully knowing she deceived you. It's different because now she hasn't owned up to what she did. But if she comes to you and she says, "Oh babe, I'm sorry. This is what I did. I made a mistake." Remorseful, and you can see that she's sorry. There's a potential for you to. It's not the same situation.
No,
makes sense.
There's no potential. Please, you guys, and like this is what I'm saying here is like, even when we were having a conversation earlier, yeah, the reason I think you guys are just wasting right here, yeah, is you guys are so idealistic about the situation. You just believe off rip that the person is just telling the truth about everything they've done when they cheat. She could have cheated with 4, she's only telling you 1, and now because she only told you about 1. You two, mumu, you think you're good.
Okay, but
once they've broken that trust, how can I trust that you've only cheated once?
But Habib, wait, Habib.
You're only in control of what you're in control of. You're out. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
control.
wait. I don't have
control of that.
Relax.
But it's like, since she's broken that trust,
Habib,
I
relax.
can't trust anything you say.
Habib,
With
Habib,
criminals,
relax.
they go and investigate all of the evidence before they go court.
What?
Okay, wait. Okay, look at this way.
You guys just believe
Look at it this way. Look at it this way. I have 2 scenarios for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Someone commits a crime, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And then he goes to court.
Yes, sir.
When you plead guilty, you get a less sentence than when you're found guilty.
You're still going to jail for life.
No. As in, you commit a crime, yeah?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty in court, you get a less sentence
It's a plea.
than when you're found guilty by the jury. Why is that?
Because you wasted government resources to go all the
No,
way to a
because you actually pleading guilty is like, okay, I realize what I've done wrong, and I know that was wrong, and
Well, it's like-
I actually feel like remorse about what I did wrong.
Yeah.
But waiting to wait,
the person
wait,
that
wait,
goes to
wait,
trial
relax,
and they lied.
relax.
I hear that.
Wait until you're found guilty is like, okay, I committed the crime. I can almost get away with
I
it.
can almost get
So now when she doesn't wait, let me finish. When relax. When she does this, yeah, she goes out and she cheats. She's committed a crime, yeah. Now when she keeps it to herself, it's like, okay, I committed this crime. If nobody finds me guilty, I'm innocent until I'm proven guilty.
Okay.
If no one proves me guilty, I'm still innocent, as in you don't know about it.
Yeah,
Cool.
thanks.
So now when your boy comes and tells you that she was found guilty, as in she didn't plead guilty, that makes it 10 times worse,
No.
in my opinion.
You've made your
That's
answer?
yeah.
Do you know there's also cases in court, right?
Yeah.
Where someone takes their plea deal where they admit to a crime because they committed many more, but the court hasn't found out yet. So of course I will admit to one crime when I've committed 10.
Okay,
No,
I would
see,
do 20 years for one murder.
You see,
rather than do. I'm telling you,
see.
I'm just giving the possibility of this because you guys are giving possibility of getting back. I'm like,
and
what about the other side of the
possibility.
possibility?
That's why I said. That's why.
Let me
Finish.
No, I'm done.
Finish. That's why I said I do understand your point, and I get you, and I'm not saying that because you didn't get back with her, it's wrong.
Yeah.
See, this is the person you're spending the rest of your life.
Not
with.
to do with me.
You decide that.
That's
but
my life,
I'm
guys,
saying,
she's gone.
I'm saying that.
If she lived here, I'm throwing the bag out the
Let me
window.
see, yeah.
Guy.
Let me tell you. I'm saying that she. No, see, at the beginning, I'm saying she is gone. I'm not just gonna sit there and say, okay, straight away that.
Let's go back and have sex again.
No.
Let's work. No, she's gone at the beginning, yeah. And if I see that she actually knows what she did was like totally wrong, because she can still come to me and say, oh, this is wrong, and I still think that we are still good. We can still be good together and work through this. I will get back with her. If I see that I cannot work through this, I won't. Because I'm saying this now doesn't mean that I say, oh, because I said this.
No,
now,
I hear that.
I have to do this.
That's
now.
I understand.
But
I genuinely do. Yeah.
If I see that we can't build this trust, and it's going to be
Such a
slow process. Like the building, you guys said you have ruined the foundation.
Yes.
Now we have to use different bricks. Now we have to use different things, and it's going to take longer to build it. And we may not be seeing each other the same way we used to see each other. It has to build and build and build. And if I see I'm building it and it's not working, we're not together.
Now,
It can't work.
Habib, let me just tell you something as well. You know what we're saying is if you get cheated on, there's a possibility of getting back together. Now we're not saying I got cheat like go on lips. Like,
No, I hear that.
I'm not saying
it's just like
I got
there's a
someone.
chance.
Yeah,
Just a
I'm
chance.
saying there is a possibility
Yes.
of getting back together. More time, if it's just lips and nothing further, there's a possibility of getting back together. Yeah, cool. There's a possibility. Not saying that I'm going to take her back. I'm saying there's a little possibility.
Yeah, there's a chance.
And now
another way I'm
that
you
seeing.
said like as well with the longevity of the relationship.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
adds to the possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
And another way I feel like the way like you're taking this is you're looking at the worst case scenario in the sense of where when you find out what she's done, you're thinking, okay, that's not all she's done. You're thinking a lot worse than that. You're thinking that she's done one, she has to have done 10.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like obviously I know that it's okay. Wait, can we let?
No, it's not. But we're gonna go
Okay.
fast.
Obviously I'm not taking it like that yet. I'm not taking it like, oh, she's done the worst of the worst. That might not be the case. But I'm saying that the same way
you've been shouting that.
Wait, no. This is what I said from the beginning. I said same way you guys are saying that there's a possibility you guys could get back together because they told the truth, everything. They could be lying about. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
I see that possibility too, though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and like that's what I'm saying. Let's just wrap up and agree to disagree. For me, that's any form of cheating, any form of adultery, any form of stepping out, weapon out. You know what I'm saying is. Hell no.
That for me, that's
For
the
you
same
guys,
thing, though.
there's a possibility where it's like, yo, we'll come back. For
And
me, all doors closed.
Okay, wait.
It also depends on your partner. If you know you're with, I feel like it depends on the love. It's not just if it's some talking stage somebody steps out, some 7 months some steps out. You're like, all right, see you.
Because you're not in love. If you're not in love,
If you're not in love, what the hell?
Being real, 7 years, you're gone.
No,
You are
if you're
gone.
7
No,
years
7
together-
months, she
No,
said.
7 months.
Okay, no, but even if you take it to the
7 months.
extreme with 7 years,
Even if it's a year
gone.
and
She's
you're
speaking
doing
now.
all of that, it's calm. You can
I'm
go.
telling you,
Do you get me?
I'm
But
telling
if
you
you
right
guys,
now,
I feel
10
like
years gone.
if you really experience love, do you get me? Like if you've really been in love with somebody, you're not gonna you don't just let go of people. Our generation gives up too quickly, guys. We do.
This is victim blaming. This is victim blaming. It's victim blaming. How am I giving up too easy when she's the one? That's cheating. It's victim
Can I
blaming.
just say this real quickly? Yeah. See how quickly he gave up in a relationship when he cheated. 7 years, you just give up in it.
God
20
bless you.
seconds.
God bless you. Why is it not the person that cheated? It's the one that should be blamed.
Talk about it from the guy's perspective, yeah. 7 years you've been together. He left after 20
years
seconds.
we've been together. We're talking about we're giving up easily. I'm gone.
What are you talking about?
Lips in the air, man. Tongue all up in the mouth, Yo.
You've been with someone for 7 years.
Yo. No bomba clares, yo.
That's the case, guy.
Yo. No man's supposed to kiss another man, woman.
All you guys are talking is you guys are cheat more than girls.
Yeah. That's how you flip it.
So what?
You said so much.
And this is why, because you guys allow it more than we do.
Sorry, each time when this happened.
It's the truth.
Manny, I would shake your hand if I was.
I think money should
Go.
Guys, can I just make a statement?
Yeah, go
Before we
ahead.
continue, I don't condone.
Don't say it.
I don't.
Don't say it.
I do not condone cheating.
Yeah.
I do not rate cheating. I think it's very disrespectful to your partner, and you're not supposed to do it. But I do think that our generation sometimes they see, like, let's say we're arguments, they think, no, we're fighting too much. I'm done with the relationship, or let's say your partner cheats on you. I'm saying you don't have to take your partner back. You're really obliged. You're okay. If you don't want to, you're allowed to not do that. Do you get me? For yourself. I'm saying, me personally, depending on the love I share with the person, if the love is very deep and I can see myself ending up with you, then there's that possibility that I will give you the opportunity to show me that I can trust you again.
So wait, what's your argument though?
No, she was just stating that.
I'm just stating
was
that.
just
And
stating.
I'm saying that we need to, not be...
No, say what you want to say.
but-
Don't go through
she
the
said
corner.
at the
Stop to me
I know
that.
I said it.
She said it at the
We should,
beginning.
I feel like we give up too
You're
easy.
contradicting yourself though,
How is
because
it
on
not?
one hand you're saying
God
we
bless
give up
you.
too much,
This
and
guy,
on the other
he's
hand
my guy.
you're saying that we need to, like, you're saying that I don't condone cheating, and on the other hand you're saying
We're giving up
we
too
need
easy.
to.
Yeah, no,
wait.
Now, you see, you've put her in another light there.
Yeah.
She doesn't condone
I
cheating,
don't condone
but
cheating.
you can't build something back. That's what she's trying to say.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
yeah.
No, that's not what she said.
No,
No,
that's
I
not
said
what she said.
She
You're
said
not
we give up
listening.
too
That's what-
easily.
No,
But therefore you're
That's
condoning
she
no,
said we
she's-
give
no,
up
we're
too
not.
easy.
No,
You are
okay,
victim
Okay,
blaming.
okay,
No,
okay,
You are victim
okay.
blaming.
No, let
You
me
are
tell you.
victim
Let
shaming.
me tell you. Let me tell you. Somebody hits your child, you forgive them. You're not you condone it because you forgave them.
Exactly.
Condone what?
That's not what she said.
No, that's what she's saying. You're not listening.
No,
You're not listening.
No, you're not listening. You're not
I
listening.
understand.
No,
but
bro, she said we give up too easily. We're having a conversation about cheating. You're like, no, she doesn't condone cheating. She just said we give up too easily.
Are you
No,
speaking?
next time I let the person cheat 2,500 times before I
let me
leave.
say-
Sorry.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Are you talking on a personal
No, I
level?
see where we are going.
Wait.
I'm saying
Yeah.
that we're so easy. Like right now in this generation, it's so easy for us to say, "Nah, I'm calling her off. I'm calling him off." Not even just relationship, friendships, or
Okay.
something. People are like, not to say what the person did is right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right. But I think personally, okay, because sometimes you might go out with someone and you know the person's in mumu. You know the person's gonna keep cheating on you. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But then you could go out with somebody and the person, the love you share is deep. You know who the human being is, and you know that there's that opportunity that if you give them a chance, there's a possibility, that you guys will grow something that was even better than what you had before. There's that possibility. Do you get me?
Okay, wait. Let me say something quickly. Yeah, you see, what I agree with what she said is the part that I think the reason people give up. I don't think it's give up. I think people feed into what people say a lot in this generation. So they leave that relationship because because people say this, people say that. So it's like, nah, if people are saying this, I can't be like this, I can't be like this. Okay, if you are gonna leave her for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't go and leave her because one guy said on Instagram, this one, this. Even you see, you can take advice from your friends, but don't just go and follow your friends like that in your relationship. You make that decision if you're gonna leave her. And obviously, I'm not saying that you shouldn't leave her. And that's what I want to make clear with my point. I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. I understand why you leave her. And that's nice. But people don't understand this side. They don't want to understand this side at all. Because just even the way that was attacked to what she said, you didn't listen to understand first.
You didn't listen.
She's the one telling you.
Give up too easily.
What I understood from that, she's not talking she's talking in general. And I actually
can I tell you why the general doesn't apply to this conversation? This is a conversation solely about relationships and cheating. So now she's talking friendships, like madam.
No, she just put that examples too.
This is a situation where we are talking law. You are now thinking economics.
Guys, I won't lie. The video is getting too long. If these guys actually want to see another part, they will tell us and they will let us know. But let's say our final points, 10 seconds. Go.
Can I go last?
No, go first.
No, Habib.
Habib
has his
I'm
point,
going
so-
last. It's my channel.
Okay, I'll go straight last.
I don't have a point. I've said everything I need to say.
Yeah.
If you cheat on somebody, now your call be that. If you get cheated on and you take the person down, now your call be that. Everybody should live their life the way they want to live their life. I just live my life the way I want to live my life. God bless you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
From my point, I feel like you're allowed both. Either if your partner cheats on you and you feel like personally you can't stay, or you don't want to work on it, and you feel like, okay, calm, the trust can't be rebuilt, you're allowed to leave. Do you get me? But if you feel like, but if you feel like, okay, calm, if I actually work on it with my partner and we actually have the possibility of having something great, then you're allowed to do that as well. Do you get me? It's not one or the other. You're allowed both.
Okay, Michael, go.
Now, just to like summarize my point,
Yes.
there's no wrong answer here.
No.
There is.
Yeah, no.
There isn't.
Habib,
That's just leave him.
Beef
Go ahead,
CV,
go ahead.
relax. Let me speak.
Go
okay,
ahead.
there's no wrong answer here.
Sign us up.
The determining factor would be how much chemistry and how much growth you and your partner has. So if you think you actually have enough chemistry and you have enough, like you've built a lot that you can actually break past this and continue to grow after, then that's fine. Like if you want to like stay, that's fine. You think that's worth, like the person is worth staying for, that's fine. But if you're not at that point where you've actually built a lot to actually say, okay, what you did was actually bad and I can't like justify coming back and building with you because I don't trust that you won't do that again and you want to leave, that's 100% fine. But I feel like 90% of the time I probably won't stay in that situation.
Make it 99.
90% of the time.
No, say 99 because just
See,
leave that 1%.
see,
Nobody
okay.
kills 99%.
Guy, you have said your own. Okay, see, I quickly.
Because we're saying that you can forgive when somebody cheats on you, doesn't mean if
No.
you see this video.
The women are giving you the leeway. Go and run with it, guys.
That's
No, guys,
the
listen to
thing.
me. Go and cheat
Just
now.
Beep, stop, let her get her
Doesn't mean
point
because
out.
you've seen this video now, because you think, okay, calm, there's a possibility that we might forgive you, doesn't mean you should come and cheat on us, okay?
Okay,
We don't,
let me-
I pray that your boyfriend will never cheat on you.
Amen. We don't want that. Me, yeah, I agree a lot with what Michael said, yeah. And if you want to, if you know you can't trust her again, don't get with her. But my point here, my main reason of this is for you guys to understand that I'm not saying that I'm going to get back with her because you cheated. I'm not going to say, oh, you cheated, okay, it's okay. Let's start again. No, that's not how it works. Yeah, I will most likely leave her. 90%, I'll actually most likely leave her too. But it is possible that we can get back together. That's what I'm saying. It's very possible. But anyway, guys, I've been YezziTV.
I've been Angel.
I've been Beef CV.
It's been your boy Proclaimer Air Mike too busy in the cup. Bow.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. Go check us all out.